Just wake me up, just wake me up, don't let me down.
Just give me coffee.
Just wake me up, just wake me up, just wake me up.
Horse is cold brew.
Just wake me up.
Horse is cold brew. Just let me be blunt. My speech in the morning,
I'll sit here choking on
coffee,
words
that's
I
dangerous.
should
On a scale from 1 to 10, I rank it that girl from Stranger Things. And if you get what I'm saying,
I know I just tore you down,
but you ain't get the picture.
and my words will come
So I'm
back
gonna keep pushing on you just to see. It's like,
just like
first
that,
thing on my
honey, I
mind.
promised you,
Hot
but you
coffee,
never
never see
got
to the coffee grind.
It's like some magic from
And no
Toss
other
some
man
ice cubes in my
said
cup,
that
this
the
is the
storm
day.
will
All I gotta say is that it's starting in a good way.
It's time for working and I don't even care. Just wake me up, just wake me up, don't let me down.
Just give me coffee.
Just wake me up, just wake me up, just wake me up.
Horse is cold brew.
Just wake me up, just wake me up, don't let me down.
Give me coffee.
Just wake me up, just wake me up, just wake me up.
Horse is cold brew. Always start fresh, that's how it's gotta be. Everything starts back with your coffee beans. If it's cold brew, then it's gotta be coarse. Don't get the cart ahead of the horse, start learning the course. But of course you can disregard, and don't at me if it gets too hard. When it's my time to drink, man, it's always on hand. Drink from a cup or a bottle, even a can. You never know when you're craving a hit. It could be in the bathroom while you're taking a
Ric Flair will say he ain't got nothing on it.
When that coffee hits my lips, it's a seance. Feeling real super with the cape on. Anything I'll take on.
This cup of coffee, yeah boy, this is the shit. Just wake me up, just wake me up, don't let me down.
Just give me coffee.
Just wake me up, just wake me up, just wake me up.
Horse is cold brew.
Just wake me up, just wake me up, don't let me down.
Give me coffee.
Just wake me up, just wake me up, just wake me up.
Horse is cold brew. Third verse, so I guess that's where I talk about how we might be addicted in a roundabout kind of way, or how you say, a dependency that's in my life, and I'm proud to say it's filling me with way more energy than I'll ever need, keeping me up for things I thought I'd never see. Time's gonna kill us all one day, whether old age, illness, or from listening to Coldplay. F that noise, wubba lub lub. Drink all the coffee, chug a lug lug. The day doesn't start till you're on your second cup. If they talk before then, homies better duck. It's 100% okay to start swinging in every single convo, unless you see I'm bringing a cup of Joe. Tell him bring some mo for your bro who made that coffee song, or tell him go
Just wake
home.
me up, just wake me up, don't let me down.
Just give me coffee.
Just wake me up, just wake me up, just wake me up.
Horse is cold brew.
Just wake me up, just wake me up, don't let me down.
Give me coffee.
Just wake me up, just wake me up, just wake me up.
Horse is cold brew.
I got dragon blood, what you wanna do, son? I got dragon blood, what you wanna do? I got dragon blood, what you wanna do, son? Cause I'm always going hard with my Dothraki crew. Daenerys be the name, and I'm setting hearts aflame when I'm burning down these villages and freeing all the slaves. Wiz Khaleesi, have you bit my dragons? My brother tried to sell me to Khal Drogo, look what happened. A bit hot-headed with that molten golden crown. I stopped the Khalasar, so don't be messing with me now. Look my lover in the eye, winter's coming, so am I. I burned the witch alive, who took my son and husband's lives. But I survived so frisky, now these dragons have my back. Suitors are so frisky and they always try to mac. Zara, Zoe, and Daxos had to lock him in a vault. Made my way to Slaver's Bay, but it was not my fault. It was karmic retribution. There was no preparing them when Crisis tried to mess with the wrong Targaryen. I smarted him like Tyrion when I knew how Valyrian. These creatures on my shoulders, well, I think you should be fearing them. You are now watching the throne. I got dragon blood, what you wanna do, son? I got dragon blood, what you wanna do? I got dragon blood, what you wanna do, son? Cause I'm always going do, son? Cause I'm always going hard with my Dothraki crew. The Thracky, unsullied behind me, like I'm Illuminati. It's the mother of dragons with my gigantic army. We be marching to Marine, but no, we didn't come to party. Cause they crucified the slaves and put them on the cross. Sir Jorah, please get lost. I know you think I'm hot. My schedule's kinda busy, got no time for Perrier. White girl politicking, that's Daenerys Palin. From Dorne to the Stormlands, the north and beyond, to the Westlands and Essos, I'm keeping it strong. From the Crownlands to the Reach, you know I'm getting love. To the Riverlands and back because I've got that dragon blood. So follow more clueless, I thought that you knew this, but dragons aren't people, you know we've been through this. I'm quick to burn a hater, no mercy, damn, just smacking kings in the face like my name was Cersei Lannister. Burn, burn, you should gonna burn. 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 I got dragon blood, what you wanna do, son? I got dragon blood, what you wanna do? I got dragon blood, what you wanna do, son? Cause I'm always going hard with my Dothraki crew. I got dragon blood, what you wanna do, son? I got dragon blood, what you wanna do? I got dragon blood, what you wanna do, son? Cause I'm always going hard with my Dothraki crew. I got dragon blood, you should gonna burn. I got dragon blood, you should gonna burn. I got dragon blood, you should gonna burn. Cause I'm always going hard with my Dothraki crew. I got dragon blood, you should gonna burn. I got dragon blood, you should gonna burn. I got dragon blood, you should gonna burn. Cause I'm always going hard with my Dothraki crew.
Feet are never frozen. My toes are toasted with my socks and my slides. You know my feet are never frozen. My toes are toasted with my socks and my slides.
It's my style, everybody thinks it's whack, man. Socks and slides since I was running college track, man. But everyone who knows me, knows I'd rather die than feel a toe breeze. Yo, please, I'll be rolling in a whip, man, or chilling by the pool. Take a sip, fam, and it doesn't matter where I sit, man. My toes are always toasty. Lit, fam. Do some free weights in the gym, man. While you lacing up, I'm on the bench already facing up. But my undersole is steady, no slip, fam. While you falling like Alicia Keys, you a trip, man. Get your act right, better shine a light on your facts. That's a backlight, and I rap right with that type of swag that'll smack life into cadavers, even crash like dummies.
You know my feet are never frozen. My toes are toasted with my socks and my slides. You know my feet are never frozen. My toes are toasted with my socks and my slides.
I got my flash socks on, feeling kinda rad. I'm strolling around Whole Foods looking like a dad. Yeah, I'm on my grind, you know what it's gotta be. Cold brew next week, picking up my coffee beans. Looking out they side, they eyes, they gotta learn though. I'm basically 50, Disco Inferno. What's that mean? Also, if you worry about me, Yoko, you can stop before you say, oh no. Before your boy swings back, yo yo. If you get my viewpoints, GoPro. You clean like the rain in Africa, Toto. Black Star gonna be so pro. My tips are always free, pro bono. Translate for your boy Chico. Long story short, this footwear, my cheat code.
You know my feet are never frozen. My toes are toasted with my socks and my slides. You know my feet are never frozen. My toes are toasted with my socks and my slides.
Socks and slides, just one hop, now I got the glide. Socks and slides, just one hop, now I got the glide. Socks and slides, hop, whoop, glide. Socks and slides, hop, whoop, glide.
Always wanted this kind of outro. Wishing I could go back and tell everything I now know to a younger me. Looking up at 23, filled up with anxiety to overcome what's underneath and let him know he onto something. But he got some
It's the
problems
perfect
coming.
time
You'll feel
to
like
go
you
back
need
in
a
time
lot, but you'll
with
act
the
like you're
stories of
wanting
hip-hop's
nothing.
craziest
It's like
parties,
you're paralyzed,
nastiest
can't move
beefs,
because you're
flyest
terrified. Mind
fashions,
inside a
and best
paradigm where
verses.
you don't even
Like, that's
dare
an
to try.
all-time,
You just lay in bed,
underrated,
wide awake with grandeurs of a
unbelievable
way
beat.
of life
And
where
maybe
everything
I'm a
is perfect
sick
till you open
but
those
that is the
ungrateful
part
eyes.
of the
It's
game
kinda
that
like a
I
place
love.
to
It's
hide.
like
So instead, you'll do everything they say to do. You'll get a corporate job and make 100K out of school. The music still be working at it with your far from perfect habits. I wish that I could tell you that everything will be fine. But I'm not really sure I'm qualified to, because I thought I'd know what to say by now. And honestly, I thought I'd be in LA by now. Instead, I'm wasting all my time like I've got nothing to prove. Sit alone and ruin my day just for something to do. And it's been the same for years without an evolution. Claim to be the next to do it without ever executing. I got a mixture of excuses and a list of resolutions, and feel guilty doing anything unless I've been productive. But time doesn't wait, so I'm just missing moments. I'm getting older without getting any closer. Every week I board another flight that takes me farther from my goals and leaves me at a destination that is hardly like a home. So now I'm out of sorts and feeling out of pocket. I'm drifting out of port, I'm set on autopilot. And just to pay the price so I can pay the rent and either pay attention or feel this pain again. And honestly, I'm terrified that I'ma die and be forgotten quickly. If I go out, I don't know if there's a lot who'd miss me. Hopefully I'll really have a soulmate, so at least I'll have a body beside mine to be rotting with me. My mind has been making all these obstacles. Some days I wake up and I feel like I'm unstoppable, and then the next day it feel like it's all impossible. The world is at my fingers, but there's nowhere else I wanna go. And last night I finally hit my limit. Liquor in my system, but never had clearer vision. Punching walls and throwing keys, glass shards and broken screens. I couldn't keep blaming life for problems, cause I know it's me. The root of all these issues is the lack of all my actions. Tired of feeling like I'm not committed to my passions. And as the tears flow, I had a moment of clarity, feeling like I'm finally hearing all the things I would say to me, like, I'm begging you to cut the acts and the annex. It isn't any kind of magic, ain't no rabbit and hat trick. It's just maximum actions at bats with natural talent. And it's gonna actually happen once you can axe the distractions. But right now nobody's nearing ya, and doing nothing is your mode and your median. You wanna flounder, you should go to
Welcome to the show, got another storyline. Sit yourself down, about to be a gory time. Toss away, but back on the come up. Wanna step up, get my sum up, we gon' run up. This is destiny to be the greatest guardian alive. Can't be complacent, Crota got it once, Horse got it too. Third time's the time, tell you what we gon' do. No more legendary, gon' be exotic like all gon' learn. He ain't never gon' stop the light. It's a battle, hop back in the saddle. We will wrestle and hassle, and now we're breaking all the shackles. From the earth to the moon and Saturn, guardians band together and recover the light that was shattered. Underdogs now, you ain't even pay us one thought. Just wait till we blow up like the rounds of my hunter sunshine.
Hey guys, it's Inkeater, and welcome to today's live stream. Sorry it took us so long. Actually, we had to figure out a few logistics things because we actually got a USB hub. I don't know about you guys, and I don't know how you guys, if you guys do live stream, it is incredibly difficult to live stream when you only have 2 USB slots on your laptop, and you have to make a choice of, hey, like, what am I going to connect? So now I have the option for more, which is like at least 4 more items, plus another 5th one with the other USB port not being used anymore, which is pretty freaking awesome in my book. Anyway, I hope you guys like the new setup, trying to get it a little bit more streamlined. Granted, there's definitely an empty box below me. There was going to be a gallery of pictures of drawings, past drawings that I've done. I just haven't. I thought I had the time, and then time just slipped away from me. I don't know if that happens to you guys. I think that happens to everybody. I was just really stoked because I actually got a new AC put in, and it's marvelous and amazing, especially in this Florida heat. Yeah, that's the thing. Anyway, onward to tonight's time lapse. So if you are joining us and you don't follow me on Instagram, pretty much every week I put up a poll, usually on Thursdays, at least try to be on Thursdays, and usually maybe it ends up being a Friday just because that's the way we roll. Like my good friend Justin, and I'm going to keep saying this because he's so right, we run on Miami time. That's pretty much it. Anyway, so if you don't follow us on Instagram, pretty much the poll choices were, should I draw another horror movie or should I draw a comedy movie that I've recently seen? And with a unanimous, I think it was like about 70-ish%, it was draw a comedy. And don't get me wrong, I was going to go the route of drawing a horror comedy, just because I know plenty, but I felt like that was kind of a cop-out in a little bit of a way, so I thought, you know what, let me hit something that I haven't seen in a while, which just happens to be The Big Lebowski. It's something that I've watched recently, and it's kind of amazing to me how certain things just stand the test of time. There's certain things that just don't and just age really awfully, and it's kind of interesting how The Big Lebowski is just, it's a good movie. It still holds up, and man, let me tell you, if I didn't already want to draw Steve Buscemi from having drawn, what's his face? Oh my goodness, I can't think of his name. Quentin Tarantino. If our sketch didn't look like Steve Buscemi, it pretty much, the best way that I could put it is, Steve Buscemi's in The Big Lebowski, and I saw him, and I was like, you know, you keep popping up in my life, and I need to draw you eventually. Unfortunately, that's not who we're drawing tonight, but if you already know from the title of this video, we are drawing the dude. So in case you missed it, last week, we drew Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark, and if you haven't seen that movie yet, definitely go check it out. If you are really into like the Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark series, I am a huge fan, and it's something that I've wanted to draw for a while, which I'm thinking of honestly after drawing the Jangly Man here. I'm thinking of honestly like sitting there and drawing a bunch of the other characters. Let me know down in the comments below if you'd be down for that. Granted, right now, in my whole setup, I completely forgot to set up comments. And so that's the thing that's completely missing from my setup right now. So I may take a little small break just to add the comment section so I at least have a chat window going on so that I can see what you guys are saying if any of you guys join in on the chat. But yeah, pretty much sit down, listen to some tunes if that's your thing. Or, hey, I lost my train of thought for a second. Either sit down and listen to some tunes, or, you know, bust out that thing that you've been wanting to finish lately, whether it's a drawing, whether it's that book you've been wanting to read. Granted, some of the music may not be conducive to that, and that's just like an unfortunate beast of the monster. Well, I've been wanting to share, a lot of you actually have been asking me on social media, like, hey, share what you're listening to on Spotify. That's kind of what I'm trying to do. Let me see if I'm pointing, not this way, but this way. You'll see we have a currently listening to section. It's not the same music that's being played, but it gives you an idea of what we're listening to, and the stuff that we like to listen to. If that's kind of your jam, I know a lot of you actually really enjoy when I share music on Instagram. I just don't have a habit of sharing it consistently, but I do try to share it monthly on my blog, inkeater.org, in case you're interested in that. But I tried to switch it up on here. So pretty much tonight we're going to be drawing The Big Lebowski. Pretty excited about that one. I just really want to draw his sweater. I think it's so silly, it's so lame, but I just really want to draw his sweater. So yeah, Steve Buscemi, I'm definitely adding him to my list. If there's anybody else that you would love to see me draw, definitely leave a suggestion down in the comments below. Or you can hit me up on Instagram at inkeater. And yeah, if you're watching this on Twitch, yes, I go by, instead of at inkeater, I go by that girl Inkeater, and it just so happens to be because either A, I got the name Inkeater and I don't remember the email address for it, or B, somebody else took it, one of the two. Anyway, story for another day. But yeah, so that's the only difference. So if you're looking for anything on social media, it's at Ink Eater, as I was saying. But anyway, oh, before we start doodling, I'm going to take a drinking an energy drink. It's a peach mango flavor. But we are going to be drawing the dude, like I said. And in case you're curious, you'll see that our sketches definitely from here don't look like our final pieces. And in case you're curious why that is, it just happens to be that I just do this to like block out certain shapes. So I know roughly the shape that I'm going to be drawing. I think it's interesting how some people's sketches are really, really detailed. Some people's are just little quick doodles of, hey, this is the placement that I'm going to go with, and that's the deal. And I thought it'd be something cool and interesting to share in my sketchbook, so I've been keeping these little pages. I really wish I had kept the one of Quentin Tarantino, because seriously, it looked like Steve Buscemi. I don't know if I kept that slip of paper because it had some information on there regarding something that I had to do during the week. You know, one of those adult duties, you gotta go run an errand, and I wrote some, I think some account information on there. So it's somewhere, but I don't know where. But if I can find it, I'm definitely going to put it here, and I'll share it at some other point in time. But I'm pretty sure if you go to this Quentin Tarantino live stream, you will see the Steve Buscemi thumbnail image that I did. Anyway, I still can't get over. That's right, Steve Buscemi's in The Big Lebowski, duh. But it's one of those things that I'm curious, like, how many people have seen the movie, just because it's one of those movies that, hey, either you've seen it or you haven't. Yeah. So tonight we're going to be drawing the dude from The Big Lebowski. This is our thumbnail sketch of him. Like I said, I really want to draw him in the sweater, just because it's so iconic, and also it's one of those images that I'm just like, no, that just looks like a really comfy sweater, and I just want to draw it. I don't know if you guys can relate, that you see something and you're like, no, I just want to draw that thing just because it looks freaking fun or amazing. Anyway, that's a whole story for another day. I just like drawing fun things sometimes. Sometimes it's just like, oh, I like the shape of the hair, or oh, he's got a beard going on. There's a lot of things going on here that I'm really gonna love doodling tonight, which is A, the sweater, B, the beard, and then just the crazy hair. Anyway, so join us for the live stream if you want. Get something to drink, get a beer, whatever your jam is, and then, hey, bust out that drawing paper if you want to draw with us, and if not, bust out whatever it is that you want to work on that you haven't been working on lately. I am a person that struggles with finishing things sometimes, and that's been kind of my point this year. And it's kind of interesting because I never realized just how many sketchbooks I've filled up, literally, on this whole idea of going and finishing things, getting shit done, is so to speak. Granted, it's not a friendly term, and when it comes to YouTube, I'm not monetized on here at all, so it doesn't matter. But I like the idea of just getting shit done, you know, perfect, not perfect, at least getting the idea out there. It's something that I've learned over time as an artist that, you know what, why don't I washi tape the sides of this and we'll continue this conversation. But it's something that I've noticed that we all have a tendency to just not want to get shit done. Or we try to get shit done and there's not enough time in the day. And I realized that not a lot of people have the mindset of, oh, let me go and do this. Sometimes it's easier to just push it off and not get it done. So I've been more of the point of view of, hey, let's just get shit done. Let's just do it. So I've been getting a lot of doodles and to-do lists done recently, especially being stuck at home. And in case you're curious why I'm covering my orders with washi tape, if you are new to the stream, because it's kind of my little tip / trick in terms of getting things to stay on the page, because I have a bad habit. I wouldn't call it a bad habit. I have a habit that I learned in art school, which is you want to go over the pages. You want to go over the page and have this idea of continuity. except for it bites me in the ass every time when it comes to drawing in my sketchbook and then wanting to scan said items. I don't know if other artists can relate to that, where you draw something you don't expect to go over the edge and then you do, and then it's not as easy, I'll say, to fix or touch up. You can do it, totally, it's doable, but it's not ideal, especially when you draw as much as I do. I'm kind of curious if you guys are interested in a sketchbook tour. I have like 3 or 4 sketchbooks that are pulled up, and I've been debating that recently. I've seen a lot of sketchbook tours, and one of the people that I follow on YouTube, I want to say his name is Ian. I know I follow him on Instagram, and I follow him on YouTube, and he was sharing his sketchbook, and it kind of got me thinking, like, ooh, I want to share my sketchbook too. And then there's this Instagram challenge. That's the other thing, is like, I'm the worst at challenges. I'm usually late to the game. Like, when it came to the doodle challenge where you were drawing yourself, totally late to the game. When it came down to sharing, like, your top 9 art pieces that you've done, late to the game as well. So, but anyway, you get it. But I was recently, who was it? One of the people that I follow, and it doesn't matter the name, one of the people I follow on Instagram is it's either graphic this graffiti artist, or this other artist that I knew her in high school, the Vamp Deville. I don't know who it was. I think it was both of them actually, because it's a really popular trend going on right now, where you're pretty much showing all your art. Like, surrounding yourself with all your art. Like, it's like 9 thumbnails of all the art that you've recently done, and I thought that was a really cool way of just showing shit and just showing, you know, like, I guess that you're getting shit done, so to speak. And it was just really inspiring, and something that I'm like, I had in the back part of my head, I'm like, girl, you gotta do that. That sounds like fun. I'm like, plus, I don't know about you guys, but I think as artists, we all have a tendency to just like move on to the next thing, you know, and just get the other thing done and the next thing done, and not necessarily take a minute to like reflect on all the shit that we've like created. And I think it's a really cool way to actually sit there and reflect. So probably gonna get that done tonight if I stay up late, just because it's fun and it might be something fun. Anyway, so we've got our borders taped off, and that's just so that we can stay within the page and it makes it easier for scanning. Plus it's a goal of mine to try to get better about staying on the page instead of this whole idea of continuity off the pages. Sometimes the things you learn in art school are a little bit... Oh, I'm sorry, printer. My printer just turned off. It's a little bit frustrating sometimes, like the things that you learn in art school that you don't expect to come and bite you in the ass later on in life. And that is one of them, the whole idea of continuity, which, don't get me wrong, I appreciate it, but when you want to draw something on the page and only the page, it just doesn't work. Anyway, rant for another day. I'll save that for maybe a YouTube video sometime. Anyway, I hope you guys have cotton stuff ready. If you've left a comment in the chat, I'm gonna try to get that up right now, if I can, within like a 2-minute span. If I can't, we're just gonna head onward into the actual doodle, because I've kept you guys waiting long enough, honestly. I gotta get better about my Miami timing. Anyway, so let me see if I can get the chat up and running so I at least can see if you guys message me with anything. And if not, I'm just gonna give it 2 minutes maybe at the most. And if not, we're just gonna start with the doodle, okay? Alright. Tess.
Too many questions, still going hard to the best of my recollection. The man in the mirror, please peep the reflection. Love-hate relationship still leaves me guessing. But I got no doubt, like Gwen Stefani, looking 40 exchange like my name's Armani. I refuse to let the industry rob me. So you can get rammed or you can dodge me. Get it? Winning is my hobby. Chicks in the lobby, rent the whole floor, throw a big ass party. Probably do something ungodly, but there's no doubt I am here to turn it out. Shining bright like a diamond when your flames blowing out. Now I'm spazzing like Nick Cannon, wildin' out. See, I walk what I talk. What are you talking about? I don't think that is clear. You should figure it out. Bright like a diamond. Bright like a diamond. While your flames blowing out. No doubt. Bright like a diamond. Bright like a diamond. While your flames blowing out. Let's go. Believe in yourself, believe in yourself. Tel Aviv blowing up and you screaming for help. You gotta be determined like a refugee. You gotta be official like a referee. I wish you would try and step to me. I turn into the Hulk and do so incredibly. Cross lands, cross seas, just to play y'all tracks. I'll be gone to November if I do come back. It'll be a cold ass winter if I do come back. But I have no doubt, therefore no slack. Black on black, everything except the president. It's evident the residents do not approve the president. So I'm preaching to the masses, a reverend. Cause I bless the track, and I'm heaven sent. And I stay 2 steps ahead like Central Intelligence. But I'm keeping the faith like Leo and the Reverend.
Hey guys, so we're back. We actually got the chat up and running. Hopefully you can hear us right now, because we realized that we had our regular music audio still on this particular view, which is kind of funny. Hopefully you guys can actually hear me. It seems so, based on what I'm looking at on the screen. Anyway, we're gonna get back to that actual doodle. So this again is the Big Lebowski that we're gonna be drawing. Sorry it's taken so long. I will make a mental note not to actually fuck with my settings, so to speak, when it comes to actually drawing, or at least the day of. Don't fuck with the settings. I was just really excited about, you know, putting up a different setup, and then I got my USB hub. A lot of awesome things today. Anyway, so we're gonna be drawing the dude from the Big Lebowski, and yeah, that's pretty much it. If you have any questions, feel free to ask them in the chat. We got that up and running at least. So there's another positive out of this. A lot of positives. Take back the negative that, you know, hey, it's almost 40 minutes in, and it's 40 minutes in and we still haven't drawn yet. We're gonna get better about that, I promise. Anyway, so onward to the doodling.
put dope on dope papa dippers. We live this, we don't even think. Go bonkers. Go bonkers. Trini, swag, sipping on a sag. Chillin' with the centerfold from the Scotch mag. She said she want that, I told her put it in the bag. Put it in the bag, put it in the bag. Go bonkers. Girls, close the doors. Up, down, get that on the floor. Go bonkers. Go bonkers. I'm just a fly guy, living such a fly guy lifestyle. Girls gone wild, looking right for the limelight. In the nightlight, all these girls looking real fine. Their eyes on me, got their heart beating double time. Ladies on the bar, more drinks on the way.
Party like a rock star, cause that's the only way.
We smoke, we drink, we live this, we don't even think. Go bonkers. Go bonkers. Fast life, rose, no ice. Full speed, only one life. Go bonkers. Bring most of rock, drinking from the bottle like a cup. Till the sun come up, partying cause we don't give up. Cause the club don't stop rocking, we don't pan and stopping. And big tunes just dropping and bottle just popping. And never stop topping at all, cause we party like a rock star. Go bonkers. You put dope on dope papa dippers. We smoke, we drink, we live this, we don't even think. Go bonkers. Go bonkers. Trini, swag, sipping on a sag. Chillin' with the centerfold from the Scotch mag. She said she want that, I told her put it in the bag.
Put it in the bag,
Put it in the bag. Go bonkers.
Ain't no telling what we gon' do. Yeah, I've been feeling good lately, and it feels good to feel good again. Yeah, look, I wanna treat you like a 90s R&B song. No, it's only been a month, but I don't think we need long. Cause you got me out of my comfort zone, feeling comfortable in deep water cause of shallow feelings and undertows. See, I don't usually fall this fast, but you will make me call my last until I lose my number. Ain't worried about a title, but hope you don't choose another. Yeah, I'm in over my head, but something about you in the city makes me hope for the best. But fuck it, dog, I'm 23 with the world on a string, getting paid for every word that I sing. I earned everything, been working, and now I'm paying rent with my passion. GQ sending checks when I know nothing about fashion. I swear there's something you lack and that I know how to supply. We ain't even gotta talk, I see it all in your eyes. So don't you worry that I'm worried when you read in the mood. Said I'm just happy that I'm back to really feeling this good, I swear. Ain't no telling what we gon' do. I'm just tryna love you. So come and spend the night, let me treat you right, baby, baby. Because ain't no question what we want to. Let me be the one to do this thing together. Ain't nobody do it better than you. Yeah. Sipping wine that's quadruple my age, with a girl that's got me feeling this unusual way. Giving up private shows leads to where the private show I would go. Risk it all earlier if I knew just how those eyes would roll. See you either getting dirty or dusty, and I'm trying to be a man that you see worthy of trust and know that you're moving. And we ain't got the time to invest in something real, but for some reason I try nonetheless. Guess that's my intuition mixing with the liquor and some wishful thinking. You smiling at me as the crystal clinking, pouring a different drink when listening to old school rap. And you know every word to all that soul boom bap, so play that Mary J. Nah, there's no more rainy days. You prefer that 702 over them 808s. And yeah, you way too independent for some major deal. Mad when I take the bill and pay for meals, ain't even gotta say it's real, cause I understand the value of time and place. She can tell I'm overthinking the way that I'm looking past her, so she turned my head toward her and she kissed my face and said I'm here right now, and baby that's all that matters. And now she walking around my place with no clothes on, so draw the blinds baby, we can put a show on. Just know that I won't be tripping no matter how we continue, cause I'ma be great without you. Imagine how I'd be with you. I swear that there ain't no telling what we don't do. I'm just trying to love you. So come and spend the night, let me treat you right, baby, baby. Because ain't no question what we want to. Let me be the one to do this thing together. Ain't nobody do it better than you. Ain't no telling what we don't do. I'm just trying to love you. So come and spend the night, let me treat you right, baby, baby. Because ain't no question what we want to. Let me be the one to do this thing together. Ain't nobody do it better than you.
You seem to be the only one worthy of a final test. Remove as many of the bells as you can. One sound and you fail. Go.
Now the way I be rockin', don't think you got ready. I hog the beat like bebop, bring it hard. Rock steady, underneath the sewers in a New York City. Form a street team with the Blue Committee. Ain't blue, but they green and mean. Ninjas and turtles and pizza machines. Leonardo Warrior honor, there ain't no cheap shots. Keep looking, this dude, he got no weak spots. Shortstop, play it all, leaving the catcher. 1 through third base, he a boss, Dylan Hatcher. Dylan my homie, and he'll keep you on guard. I'll spit some shards like Splinter while I'm splitting these nerdy bars. When I get in story mode, you know I'm kinda mellow. But I keep it nerdcore, cause I'm a genius Donatello. You listen to One Up, and you said he's just a stupid lame. Didn't understand, cause you're a crank, just a stupid brain. The world ain't what it seems. You ain't never seen the world's most fearsome fighting scene. When you're a little bit older, you realize the meaning of being useless as a foot soldier. Yo, my lines are heavy sauce, pizza rhyme. And you know what it is, trip pizza time. You realize eventually come around, that's rotunda. Just go and yell the victory cry, cowabunga.
Oh, you want that old chorus? Guess what? Feelings don't care what you want. The Stockman so fly, they called him Go Bloom. Right King, so now see they should get a room. Just listen to Wing Nut, you gotta screw loose. Aliens are the norm in this batch of turtle soup. You got Dan X for that know the Gen X. Eastman Soup, the Bay Blair, Art could've stayed. Bebop and Rock ain't sure which shall the crack. Just pick the one that makes sense, Leo, lean the pack.
Now, yo, cracking so many jokes, I call them funny, but did so much good, I call him J.R. Honeycutt. Ralphie always wanna fight, and Michelangelo, he plays so much, I call that dude DFW Nerd Night. And the good news, well, I have April reported. I destroy these fools, they grunts, I hope you guys recorded. I'm behind a mask of dreams, you can't face me, they can tell I don't really give a hockey butt, Casey. In the first verse, I hit you with the pizza rhyme, slipping to the past, slippery sloping like I'm spitting slime. Ninja Turtles in time, I'm gonna shell shock this line so hard that it'll silence Ben Mom. Crescendo, megaphone, fine tunes, yellow bone, sewer surfing myself right up to the technodrome. Started from the sewers, now the whole team stepping here, shredded, destroyed, never reappear. The world ain't what it seems, you ain't never seen the world's most fearsome fighting team. When you're a little bit older, you realize the meaning of being useless as a foot soldier. Yo, my lines are heavy sauce, pizza rhyme, and you know what it is, trip pizza time. You realize eventually come around, that's rotunda. Just go and yell the victory cry, cowabunga.
Cowabunga with the cowboy breaker. Got my dual shredder looking like an MF Vega. But don't hate, cause I'm sagging on that ass. Bow raw move set for the turtle killer smash. Up, down, down, left, right. Konami code 7 lines into the dark turtle night. You got your Tecmadrome stories. Nothing as nice as that red-headed shorty. So suited with the connection to the boys. They got some toys, show vans, show razor. They riding in the criminal flavor. They think they got it bad, they got Triceratops. Busy destroying worlds, teleports in New York City. Brain flying in, he wants to steal the show. Got Irma scared Splitter doing rat time kung fu. Multicolor foots holding up the track. The populace freaking out, kid track breaking habits.
Don't need ooze to give them a bruise. Renaissance artists are ass kicking. Don't get included in my muse. Let cool have a temper that's worse than Raphael. They say I should keep it inside, but what the shell? That's why my name ring bells like Lord Noranaga. Take it back, ring bells like Hector Salamanca. The Breaking Bad, born to be the city's heroes. More cutting edge than what's wielded by Leo. Bite styles like mouses, got nothing in stock, man. Think the backs to fly, get the smarter fam. We'll take them lightly, but that's an easy win to me. Tuss who said it best, never lower your eyes to enemies. Keep them hustling like secrets at TGRI. Closest thing to perfect, 9.95. Splinter told me if I touch beats, treat it like pizza and eat it. Super shred the mic, so good.
The world ain't what it seems. You ain't never seen the world's most fearsome fighting team. When you're a little bit older, you realize the meaning of being useless as a foot soldier. Yo, my lines will have you sauce, pizza rhyme, and you know what it is, trip pizza time. You realize eventually come around, that's rotunda. Just go and yell the victory cry, cowabunga. Yo, we about to get into right now, about to cover from A to Z how I really get down. I'm talking about getting silly, getting wild, happens everywhere, coast to coast. Yeah, I'm talking about that con life. Yeah, I got a delicate balance between what I do for pay and what I do for play. Which would I choose? I don't think that I could say. Sometimes I feel a little two-faced knowing I go two ways. I'm just trying to defy all odds like Doug Flutie. Monday through Friday, 9 to 5, I'm trying to strive to the weekend when the con is mine. Pack up my bags, ready, get set, go. Gotta catch my planes, time to jet set, yo. From coast to coast and con to con, like PAX to MagFest to CGF's what we on. Free play, arcades, all slaying, Street Fighter, Walter Beast, I could stay all day. I wish I could gain time or even save time, but like an Apple Watch, I gotta show a little FaceTime. So for a great time and chilling at the same time, get the squad together and get faded with some green wine and say bye.
Yo, let me see your hands if you bout that kind of life. Yeah, you heard me, I ain't gonna ask twice. Put 'em up, put 'em up, put 'em up, put 'em up. Let me hear your war, let me see that cosplay. Shout out to the con, our hidden trove and enclave. Put 'em up, put 'em up, put 'em up, put 'em up.
Day 2, a little party never stopped me, man. I'll be damned. Pop some ibuprofen and toss back some coffee, fam. Seriously faded, gone like Vader. Had to let my force awaken several years later. Looked at the scotch and said, well played. Killed me last night, but now I'm back to life like Edo Sensei. Hit the vendor floor, it's where I spend the core amount of my time and my money, and in the end, but I'm rich in the memories of hanging with my homies, meeting cool cats who never would've known me. Keeping on schedule, man, that's half the battle. Right now, I'm sure I'm late to my own damn panel. So I kick back a Red Bull, now I got wings. Hello, I'm here to talk to you about raps and things. Since you're here, come and kick it with the NPCs. If you chill, we don't care about who you be.
Yo, let me see your hands if you bout that kind of life. Yeah, you heard me, I ain't gonna ask twice. Put 'em up, put 'em up, put 'em up, put 'em up. Let me hear your war, let me see that cosplay. Shout out to the con, our hidden trove and enclave. Put 'em up, put 'em up, put 'em up, put 'em up.
Now I'm on stage, you know we mobbing, man. NPC Collective, that's my mobbing fam. Back then they had to laugh through a lot of hands. Now we're the ones laughing out here with a lot of fans. One thing I can say is I'm definitely not jaded, but it's the last night, so I'm definitely faded. All they be doing now is flopping on their couch, man. But the con life is awesome, I can vouch, man. We definitely made it, cause we rainy, but we over here. It's prime entertainment. All my life I have waited for the hip-hop nerds watching metal shred, then rocking DDR with some metalheads. On the final day, sleep's what I lack, and the first thing I think when I leave is when will I be back? Cause the con is the place, don't care what you heard, it belongs to us all, yeah, like millions of nerds.
Yo, let me see your hands if you bout that kind of life. Yeah, you heard me, I ain't gonna ask twice. Put 'em up, put 'em up, put 'em up, put 'em up. Let me hear your war, let me see that cosplay. Shout out to the con, our hidden trove and enclave. Put 'em up, put 'em up, put 'em up, put 'em up.
This is dedicated to all you crazy MFers that I be seeing at every single con. Doesn't matter if I'm East Coast, West Coast, down with the dirty South. That's a ludicrous reference.
And now, a poem by Hans Moleman. I think that I shall never see. My cataracts are blinding me.
Moleman, Hans Moleman, can't keep Hans Moleman down. Moleman, Hans Moleman, can't keep Hans Moleman down. Moleman, Hans Moleman, can't keep Hans Moleman down. Moleman, Hans Moleman, can't keep Hans Moleman down.
Hans Moleman is his name, aka Ralph Mellis. He's a stone cold player, Artie Ziff was mad jealous. When he dated Summer first, plus he's only 31. Drinking ruined his life, it's such a sad story, son. Got a knife in his cane and a fire in his loins. The indie movie star who took a football to the groin. Burns thought he was a leprechaun, drilled him in the head. Slept with Lars Ulrich's grandmother, then chilled with her in bed. He's more metal than Metallica, though that's not so hard. Homer drove him off a cliff, so impatient in his car. He was hauling Poe's house, just another day for Hans. But he's back on his feet, cause he's the mother flipping man. You know there's no escape from the fortress of the moles. He's been burnt, run over, buried, but he's still on a roll. He's been radiated, detonated, heartbroken twice. The Lazarus of Springfield always coming back to life. His name is Moleman, Hans Moleman. You can't keep Hans Moleman down. He's the bad luck Brian up 920 Oak Grove. Hipster glasses so thick and brown. Moleman, Hans Moleman. You can't keep Hans riding on his kidney. He's the talk of the whole darn town. Have you seen his green pants? Have you seen his new shirt? He wasn't yelling boo, he was yelling blue earns. Attacked by Roomba robots gone anthropomorphic. He's part Droopy the dog and part Kenny McCormick. He was riding on his Harley on the cover of his bio. Crashing the planet hype, yeah, he's been up there for a while. He was texting Homer, hit him, well surprised, he survived. He's twice as cool as Milhouse, though he can't really drive. Have you ever felt crushed by the weight of the planet? If you have, let me tell you that Hans Moleman understands it. You've gotta get up, you've gotta put on your tie, lace up your orthopedic shoes and look up at the sky and say, hey, solar race, today you won't burn me up. Keep that Moleman PMA, you can break out of that rut. Cause when you're stuck in the snow, when you're starting to turn purple, just remember Hans Moleman when the wolves start to circle. Moleman, Hans Moleman, you can't keep Hans Moleman down. Cause he's like cowabunga dudes with a skateboard in his hand, hipster glasses so thick and round. Moleman, Hans Moleman, you can't keep Hans Moleman down. Even in his iron lung, well, he's still dependable. He's the talk of the whole darn town. This player was the mayor over 30 years ago. Brought an anthem to the people, he told everyone he wrote. Then one day it was discovered that the whole thing was a hoax. So they tied him to a horse out in the desert, let him go. This player was the mayor over 30 years ago. Brought an anthem to the people, he told everyone he wrote. Then one day it was discovered that the whole thing was a hoax. So they tied him to a horse out in the desert, let him go.
Moment, can't keep Hans Moment down.
Everything happens for a reason. Everything happens for a reason. Everything for a reason. Everything for a reason. Everything happens
till I be going beast mode. Like if global guest was around for grown-ups and the bonus prize is getting in shape and showing up. Steady on my grind till I send my name, cause I can only move forward like a ninja game. We going in, so don't you miss this. I'm running through this training like Ultra Instinct. For all might, I take flight, going plus ultra, no stops here, no brake lights. A Shenlong swelling up like a snake bite, gaining mass like a new fish man, the great white. From city to city, stepping into a new challenge. All the ninjas that I meet are supporting with no malice. All sweat, no tears. We get cut, yeah, no cheers. Some on my mind over matter. A machine clank clank when I'm going up the ladder. Ninja, rap, ninja, rap. Take a few spills while you elevate your skills. Ain't for the fame, it's for the thrills. Go ninja, go, go. You never know where you go. What obstacle is waiting on you, so you gotta stay super like pseudo. We go hard, no, I can't skip. Keep it going all day until my hands rip. And if I lose, I don't panic. I just up the weights like a space trip dynamic. It's organic the way it happened, the exact same way that I started rapping. Was just fun, but we still laughing. And the journey's even better than what I imagined. It's all joy, no hassle. I keep going back like Mario to Bowser's Castle. Cause at the end, I'm still nerdcore. Is that phrase even a term you heard? Or nah, bring it back. Is this a ninja rap? Put your hands in the air where my real ninjas at. Yeah, some on my mind over matter. A machine clank clank when I'm going up the ladder. Ninja, rap, ninja, rap. Take a few spills while you elevate your skills. Ain't for the fame, it's for the thrills. Go ninja, go, go.
Even though the art of the ninja is far more sophisticated than just martial arts, students start with simple climbing techniques and handling standard weapons. The ninja also developed ninjutsu, the art of the ninja.
Some on my mind over matter. A machine clank clank when I'm going up the ladder. Ninja, rap, ninja, rap. Take a few spills while you elevate your skills. Ain't for the fame, it's for the thrills. Go ninja, go, Ninja, rap, ninja, rap.
This beat is my recital. I think it's very vital to use the force for good, of course. Our Skywalker, that's my time. Here we go. If I were a Jedi, I could out-rap Busta Rhymes. Going in like Qui-Gon Jinn for the win, I could flow in quadruple time. And at the Canadian border, every time I went on tour, I'd be like, this is not the undeclared MC Lars merch that you're looking for. I could levitate like Yoda, I'd eradicate Ebola. I could pick up girls, literally, even master the viola. I could read all of War and Peace in 10 minutes, entirely in Russian just to say that I did it. I could even catch that golden snitch playing Quidditch.
Wait, wrong movie, innit?
Pod racing up the 101, surpassing Golden Gate traffic. R2 on the roof of my Prius, dude. I could FaceTime holographic. I'd play for the A's and we'd win every game. Resurrect Mac Dre, do it all for the Bay. They'd all say, hey, Lars is Nito, and always let me cut the line at El Theralito. 2 years ago, a friend of mine asked me to say some Jedi rhyme. So I said this rhyme I'm about to say. I fought the Sith, and it went this way.
If I were a Jedi, bet I'd get all the ladies. I would mac it more than Dumbledore or Leto Atreides. If you try to strike me down, I'll just be more powerful. If I were a Jedi, that would be hella awesome. Singing do or do not, there is no try. Do or do not, there is no try. Do or do not, there is no try. And if you don't believe it, you will fail every time.
It's a trap! It's a trap! Hey! 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 It's a trap!
Oh my god, I never thought I'd ever hear MGMT again. But guess who popped up on the Yo Gabba Gabba Spotify station yesterday?
She's late for baby yoga, but she's looking hella fly. Breastfeeding out in public, catching everybody's eye. With her brand new Orbit stroller and her probiotic smoothie. At Whole Foods checking prices on that tasty vegan sushi. With that Adbusters mag and her artisan toast. She's always shopping local and avoiding GMOs. Scoping out the Lululemon infant line on her phone. Using Amazon Mom, cause she's always on the go. Watching Girls on HBO really takes her back to the Bushwick parties and the vinyl stacks. She misses Cafe Grumpy and Brooklyn Label. But when she's back in Franklin, she can never get a table. She remembers Luna Lounge where she passed out flyers for an underground band named Arcade Fire. Before Lena Dunham was successful and paid, Hipster Girl was on the L trying to find her way.
Well, hipster girl grew up and got her MFA. Married with a mortgage and an IRA. Hybrid minivan up in the carpool lane. But hipster mom is doing okay.
This may seem like a stupid question, but is breast milk vegan? Can I call you back in a bit? I have to Skype my lactation consultant.
She looks so good when she shops organic, cause she cares about her baby and the future of our planet. But life has gotten hectic now that she's become a mom. Though the charter school waiting list isn't all that long, and the Mandarin immersion that they offer every morning combines a bit of Waldorf and a bit of Montessori. And the rooftop playground has an urban petting zoo with recycled wood chips and a Manhattan view. Cause her Greenpoint sublet had to go. Bedford got too crowded and she'd seen enough shows. So she married a designer and moved to Park Slope. Found a nice brownstone and they took out a loan. And her Etsy store has been doing great since Ellen Page Instagrammed her diaper bouquets. Before the Starbucks down on Union sold soy lattes, there was Hipster Girl trying to find her way.
Well, hipster girl grew up and got her MFA. Married with a mortgage and an IRA. Hybrid minivan up in the carpool lane. But hipster mom is doing okay. Well, hipster girl grew up and now she makes it rain. Amber teething necklace that she bought fair trade. Vegan chocolate cake for baby's first birthday. And hipster mom is doing okay.
Did you hear Jessica had an elective epidural? It's like she doesn't even care about the health of her newborn. How basic.
No more TV on the radio, it's NPR, where she heard the interview in her husband's car with her ex-fiancé who had gone EDM. But ever since her wedding, it was hard to stay friends. And his Coed hoodie with the dragonfly, she kept it in her closet as the years went by. Who's cried tonight about? Asked Terry Gross.
A girl I knew in Brooklyn, we were once very close.
Well,
hey guys, hopefully you guys have stuck around this long. We are about an hour and 42 in. Realistically 42 minutes in, because it took us about 40-ish minutes to actually get started. I'm kind of happy where the sketch has gone so far. Probably gonna start inking it here in a few. Just wanted to get the sweater just right. I don't know, I like the dude in the sweater when he's hanging out with Steve Buscemi and his name escapes me right now. Oh my goodness, and he yelled it like throughout the whole movie. Walter. I want to say it's Walter. Anyway, pretty much, I just like that whole scene where they're in the bowling alley and they're talking and they're chatting about what's going on. In case you haven't seen the movie, I don't want to ruin it for anybody, especially if you've not seen the movie. I'm realizing I didn't put that there. Anyway, so we're gonna get onward to the inking. I'm going to take a little bathroom break and then come back to that. If you like this drawing so far, definitely subscribe to us on Instagram. That's where we usually post the polls of who we're going to be drawing next, in case you're curious. Normally we post them on Thursdays. Don't hold it against me if it ends up being on Fridays, just because sometimes it works out that way. Anyway, like I said, we'll be right back, and we're gonna ink this doodle. Alrighty. Hey guys, we are back. So, like I said, we're gonna get to inking this doodle. If you've enjoyed this live stream, even though we were a little late, we're trying to get better about that though. If you like this live stream, definitely hit the like button down below. And subscribe if that's your thing. If not, no worries. And if you want to join in on the madness of choosing who we draw next, definitely let us know by following us on Instagram. We usually post a poll every Thursday. Anyway, onward to the inking.
Why don't you just come on over? Why don't you just stay with me? And it go like, hey. It still feels good. All these years later, it got me screaming like, life is gorgeous and you add to the scenery, but I'm not sure of what you mean to me. I ain't known of you for some time, but it don't take a whole day to recognize sunshine. So I gotta know, yeah, I gotta know. Are you looking for a DD on the honor roll with a lot of dough that's always down to go? Or do you just want someone with common goals? Are you looking for one man or one night? Someone who stays or leaves before the sunlight? This ain't a courtroom, no judgment from me, but the jury's out. I need a testimony. Have you been with a rapper before? If I came to your city, would you see me on tour? Said I had a metaphor, but I think I'm at a 10, so there's something I gotta ask before the night ends. Why don't you just come on over? Why don't you just stay with me? Said I can give you more than everything you need. What's he got that I don't got, girl? Give me just a thing or two. I don't have all the answers, but there's no question what we should do. Are you high on life or are you down to your luck? Do you wanna make out, babe, or do you wanna maybe lay under the stars and just stare up at affection? The night said that it's young and I'm relaying the message. Feeling good or down to your luck? Do you wanna make out, babe, or do you wanna maybe lay under the stars and just stare up at affection? Don't think long, these are simple questions like I just really wanna love you, and I just want you here with me tonight. Are you high on life or are you down to your luck? Do you wanna make out, babe, or do you wanna maybe lay under the stars and just stare up at affection? The night said that it's young and I'm relaying the message. Why don't you just come on over? Why don't you just stay with me? Said I can give you more than everything you need. What's he got that I don't got, girl? Give me just a thing or two. I don't have all the answers, but there's no question what we should do. I don't have all the answers, but there's no question what we should do.
It's time to learn a little bit about the DMAIC process. When you're doing your process improvement projects, you should follow this path. First you got define, then you got measure, then you analyze, then you improve, and then you gotta control your process. I know that you're on the grind. It's no good if you can't define the problem on hand. Call it out, grab your mans. Before you start to solve, make sure you understand. Go smarter, pull out your project charter. Keep your scope in check, no time to be a martyr. Side block, why not? Put one line of sight to your customers. Cyclops, translate for your boy with the VOC. It's the OG, it's better than saying he told me. First get your mind straight, approach it like a blind date. Get to know the problem a little before you try. Hey, form a team, you can call that. All I wanna know is where your squad at. Just define, don't attack, do a UNK, bring it back, bring it back. Take it back to define where your charter at. Take it back to define where your starter facts. Take it back to define, let's make it smarter cast. Take it back, take it back, take it back, take it back to define where your charter at. Take it back to define where your starter facts. Take it back to define, let's make it smarter cast. Take it back, take it back, take it back, take it. I'ma guess where you messed up, beta. Where the plan at, better check that data. I don't care if it's mini tab or data, need to get on the same wavelength. Theta. Hold up, better cap that track back. Cause you said you don't even know where the map is at. So put the straps back and hit them up. Watch the steps that they do and get them written up. If you got an SME you haven't hollered at, better pull a Gwen Stefani and holler back. Then you get to roll to the root cause. Look for things you haven't seen before, VUPA. Do away with all the noise, you gotta isolate the top 3 to 5 contributors to get it straight. If you got some quick wins, boo, don't you wait. They ready to roll, so storm the gates. Take it back, where your flow's at. Take it back, better go get. Take it back, ain't no data yet. Take it back, take it back, take it back, take it back, where your flow's at. Take it back, better go get. Take it back, ain't no data yet. Take it back, take it back, take it back, take it. If you forget where you are, yo, I gotcha. Just think of me like Phantom of the Opera. Now we in the phase of solution generation. Mark all your charts with the new iteration. Before you go and change, man, you know you better have a really good change plan. Went too fast, that takes a toll. Now your process is out of control. Gotta take measures to protect the improvements you made and control your process. It's not sticking, bro. Who you kidding, yo? Bet you ain't even check your residuals. Go check again, better get it right. Control Charlie Bubba Sparks, get it right, get it tight. You can roll, yeah, you and a friend. Improve your process one time, do it again. Take it back to define where your charter at. Take it back to define where your starter facts. Take it back to define, let's make it smart cast. Take it back, take it back, take it back, take it back to define where your charter at. Take it back to define where your starter facts. Take it back to define, let's make it smart cast. Take it back, take it back, take it back, take it. So now you've finished and you've set the bar higher than the original point, and you get to go back and do another process improvement project starting at define. Ah, see? Take it back to define. Get it?
level up, level up, level up, level up. Holla at me, better measure up. Swerving in the Lambo, rev it up. Level up, level up, level up, level up. Talking money, we can settle up. If you want me, better level up. I've been awake for a while now. Designer boutique is my style now. It's like I'm floating off the ground now. I'm on another level, Cartier on the bezel, yeah. I get the money and run, I get the money and run. You think I'm falling in love, but it's just snow on the bluff. I get it, I live it, trying to fit in my world, but it's far from basic. No, I'm not complacent, got it so good, no, you can't replace it. Level up, level up, level up, level up. Holla at me, better measure up. Swerving in the Lambo, rev it up. Level up, level up, level up, level up. Talking money, we can settle up. If you want me, better level up. I've been no, I've been no, I've been no, wow. I've been no, I've been no, I've been no, wow. I've been no, I've been no, I've been no, wow. I've been no, I've been no, I've been no, wow. I've been no, I've been no, I've been no, wow. I've been no. If you wanna get with me, you better level up. If you wanna get with me, you better level up. Or you cannot get with me if you don't measure up. If you wanna get with me, you better level up. Level up, level up, level up, level up. Holla at me, better measure up. Swerving in the Lambo, rev it up. Level up, level up, level up, level up. Talking money, we can settle up. If you want me, better level up. Level up, level up, level up, level up. Holla at me, better measure up. Swerving in the Lambo, rev it up. Level up, level up, level up, level up. Talking money, we can settle up. If you want me, better level up.
Well, I heard this dude named Schrodinger put cats inside a box. Someone please call PETA. That's quite unorthodox. Is the Heisenberg uncertainty principle all in effect? Zombie cats, both alive and dead. Well, what did you expect? When deciphering the binary, the waveform goes away. If you measure probability of specific quantum states, you can't know a priori how an atom might behave. Yet through this observation, the universe is changed. What? I've never seen a cat like that. Schrodinger, I'm sorry, but you might get slapped. Well, you won't get slapped at the very same time. Why can't you make up your mind? Micro to macro, classical to quantum. Superpositions? I think we have a problem. When we check on the cat, is he alive or dead? You say both, but now you're messing with my head. The multiverse has got me down. How can I be in the woods while I'm also downtown? And don't say Central Park, I mean a place where I can catch Pokemon after dark. Two answers at once, that's the haps. Like Kellyanne Conway's alternative facts. Alive while I'm dead, Schrodinger said it. Many possible worlds, you can go ask Hugh Everett. A future state like being asleep while at a Chainsmoker show. Wait, that happens constantly. Hold on, the possibilities are ample. Let me think about it, I can find a new example. Shaggy asked how magnets work. Unpaired electrons, don't feel like a jerk. 7 million records sold, that's a lot, ICP. While juggalos are criticized for lacking PhDs. And how can Twisted keep dissing Violent J when he hooked them up? That's not okay. On FagoLovers.net, I press refresh. A Hot 97, just getting upset. He's like, Tech Nine's a boy, but we paved the way. Blase Rose got dropped, I don't know what to say. And by the way, I saw Twisted at Webster Hall. A fight broke out, and the lights went on. You can't Dan Hatchet Men, Jamie and Paul. Why'd you have 7 openers that night after all? So what is a juggalo? I don't know. I left with a really sad feeling that show. Coming home, my girlfriend called me on the phone. She said packages were stolen from the lobby. I'm like, yo, we called the cops and described the box. 1 minute it was there, then 1 minute it was not. I'm like, oh my god, it's like Schrodinger's cat. The cops like, what? I'm like, imagine that. Okay, maybe I think I might be getting off track in a song about quantum physics and cats. My point is that a deterministic vision might limit your view and be a prison. While the probability that this verse is too long is 100%, so let's finish this song. I've never seen a cat like that. Schrodinger, I'm sorry, but you might get slapped. Well, you won't get slapped at the very same time. Why can't you make up your mind? Micro to macro, classical to quantum. Superpositions? I think we have a problem. When we check on the cat, is he alive or dead? You say both, but now you're messing with my head. I've never seen a cat like that. Schrodinger, I'm sorry, but you might get slapped. Well, you won't get slapped at the very same time. Why can't you make up your mind? Micro to macro, classical to quantum. Superpositions? I think we have a problem. When we check on the cat, is he alive or dead? You say both, but now you're messing with my head.
Dat boy, I miss you, bro. There go that boy, yeah, he used to be my homie. He doesn't come around these days, I'm feeling kinda lonely. Was it something that I said? I don't get it. He spends his nights unfortunate and his mornings up on Reddit. Can't take it personal when he's on the go. Unicycle vertical, rolling out the dough. Still got the photo on my freshman graduation. Pollywogs and cap and gown, you were my inspiration. I guess the metamorphosis had to happen. The fans all needed you. On YouTube they be clapping when they see you rolling up classic CGI. Proud of my little bro, just know I saw that light inside. You looked up to me back when we were tadpoles, but now you won't return my calls, I'm getting kinda sad, bro. You left the lily pad, I know you had to go, but it hurt you never visit and it hurt you never wrote. There go that boy, I hope you know your friends and family love you, it's time that you came home. There go that boy, you're always on the go, the lily pad is waiting, bring that unicycle home. There go that boy, I hope you know your friends and family love you, it's time that you came home. There go that boy, you're always on the go, the lily pad is waiting, bring that unicycle home.
Look, I was just a tadpole, chilling in the lily pad. I was living really fast and I had to go and double up the cash flow. Traded up the unicycle for a Lambo. Now I'm riding with the team, money piling from the meme. Now I'm shining on the screen. I turned into a giant on the scene. No DDP, but check the diamonds in the ring. That boy bragging about the jewelry. Sorry if I'm flashy, but the fashion kinda new to me. I'm killing every other meme brutally, and truthfully, compassion for the fam ain't what it used to be. Look, Peppy taught me everything, like how to make it to the top of every Reddit page. I started from the swamp and now I'm hella paid. Just bought a new loft in the Everglades.
There go that boy, I hope you know your friends and family love you. It's time that you came home. There go that boy, you're always on the go. The lily pad is waiting, bring that unicycle home. There go that.
Hey guys, so this is where we're at with the drawing. I think we're pretty much done for the night. I might let it sit overnight and flip it around a few times just to see if I'm happy with it. But I think I'm overall happy with it. I just want to stop looking at it for a while. I don't know if you guys can relate to that at all, where sometimes you've stared at something so long that you're just like, I don't know if it's done yet. So yeah, that's a thing. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this live stream. And in case you're curious, we were drawing the dude from The Big Lebowski. Hopefully we did it decently. If you like this drawing, definitely subscribe to us. We usually live stream every Saturday. And if you want to participate in the poll to find out, to basically choose who we draw next, definitely follow us on Instagram at Inkeater, and you can choose who we draw. We usually post that every Thursday. Sometimes it doesn't happen until Friday, but yeah, that's a thing. Anyway, I hope you guys are doing awesome. Thank you for tuning in, and if you guys have any questions and I didn't answer, feel free to leave a comment down below. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I hope you guys are having an awesome Saturday into Sunday, and I hope you got at least something done. Anyway, I hope you guys are doing awesome. Bye.
I'm serious, but when it's time to game, I go delirious. Cause in the office, I got